Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. Guys, if you're looking for my information to book a personal reading, my tarot deck, Magical Fantasy Tarot, or any of my other channels, everything is in the description box below the video. Let's get into this for Aries. So, I feel like you are the Empress here, Aries, and I feel that there's strong emotions that you're going to communicate in divine timing. You are ready to say what's on your mind. You want to be with this person, you're in love, but this person is obsessed with arguing. There's something that they constantly fight with you about. King of Swords. You're dealing with a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. You're almost over it. It's like you want to be with this person, but I feel like that you're holding back from ending, but you're still at a crossroads. You're holding back from ending this, but you're on the edge. You're on the edge, and because this has taken so long. Okay, manifesting a choice. Okay. You love this person, you want to be with this person, but this person has not leveled up yet. Now, you've held back from leaving for a long time, but you're ready to cut somebody off. You're at a crossroads. You want to communicate for them. You're telling them to make a choice, because this Queen of Pentacles is causing a burden. You're waiting for them to become the Emperor energy. You're waiting for them to level up. This is difficult for you because you will be able to say what's on your mind in divine timing. I promise you will. I promise you will. If this person, because I feel like whatever the case may be here, Aries, this person's in denial about what that person's doing. What the karmic is doing. Taurus. Feel like somebody's offering an opportunity to come out of the cold. Taurus, I feel like the person you're dealing with is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Empress energy is a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. So offering an opportunity to come out of the cold, somebody from the past. Still holding on to their wish. Empress energy to be with the person they want to be with. You're being guided. But somebody has to level up. See how he's going from the King of Wands to the King of Swords? He's being guided, right? Tell me about this. This person has regret. There you are, King of Pentacles. I feel like that your person is being guided to level up here. Somebody has regrets that they're working on. They're working on their. It's almost like they're reevaluating their self. They're looking back at what they've done. They know they're going to communicate that they regret breaking your heart. They're going to tell you that. They're coming towards you. This is an opportunity to come out of the cold, to fix a relationship with your divine counterpart. Somebody's communicating that there was no equal give and take. That's why they walked away. Now they're trapped in their head about a new passionate beginning. This is burdening. Oh, okay. Okay. This person, again, they're going to find out the truth about all the chaos. Now, there's an opportunity to come out of the cold. They're going to tell you that there was no equal give and take with this third party. That's why they've walked away. But they're trapped in their head about a new passionate beginning because of the burden. The burden and chaos that this person is putting on them. This person is calling them back towards them. It's almost like it's falling on that regretting the truth. The problem is you have somebody who is interfering and doing everything, doing the most. This person's thirsty and they just need a drink. This person is trying everything they can to keep your person away from you. Gemini. Gemini, you want a Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio here. You're trapped in your head, having sleepless nights, wishing for a new passionate beginning. Trying to recover, you're trying to work on the burden. You want justice and a new beginning. So you want to start fresh with somebody else. You were dealing with an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. And I feel like there was a lot of strife, jealousy, competition, drama. And it's almost like having some remorse or regretting the truth when it illuminates the deception. So you chose wrong. And now you're trying to heal with somebody that you really want to be with. So this is a case of, this is a breakup. And then, the only thing I would say here, Gemini, just give it time, give yourself time to heal before you approach this person, because you don't want them to be the rebound. Cancer. Okay. I feel like you're heartbroken because you feel the harsh truth is somebody may have lied to you. They may have lied to you. And I feel like for you, in your opinion, it's time to end the cycle. You're trying to close the cycle and end it. This is going to transform your healing, your recovery, right? You ending a situation, cutting off somebody and leaving it done, and so that you can commence with your healing process. Now, you're using your intuition, and I almost feel like, and you have a lot of intuition, Cancer. You definitely needed to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. It's like if your intuition kicked in and it told you something wasn't right, and you needed to pause, step back and look at the bigger picture. Put two and two together. If you feel like somebody's lying to you, they are in fact lying to you. It's gonna bubble up, right? Everything's gonna come to the surface. Now, you might have been unhappy with this person for a long time. Could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Because somebody told you they were at a crossroads about committing. Okay. This is just that person's way of saying, I don't want to settle down with just one person. So that's kind of the big red flag right there. So you're seeing the red flags for what they are. And you've been discontent with this person for a while. But you should have recognized it when this person said it the first time, right? Don't let a man tell you twice how they feel or what they think when it comes to things like that, because they're absolutely telling you they're at a crossroads about commitment. They don't want to be settled down with anybody. Now, don't think that you can change a person, that you're going to mold this person, or whatever the case may be. It's not going to happen. And, if they wanted you, they would. And that sounds kind of harsh, but if they wanted to, they would, for sure. So if they're telling you that they were at a crossroads about committing and you're finally taking a step back going, this ain't for me, you hit the nail on the head. Leo. So you're wishing for an opportunity to apologize, to reconcile, and have justice with an Aries, Leo, Sag, or this could be you, Leo. Oh. Okay. Leo, you're wishing for an opportunity to apologize and reconcile. You want justice in a relationship, but you're trapped in your head about the mind games and manipulation, the harsh truth about the deception. For a long time, you've been heartbroken over somebody from the past. Okay. Leo, I feel like you're the masculine, not the feminine here, but you could be either one. Take it how it resonates with you. Okay. I feel like you're apologizing. You're not apologizing to this Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the person from the past. The Queen of Wands here was the one who was manipulating you, and you feel the harsh truth about the deception. This person that you wanted for so long was controlling you with manipulation. You're starting to see what this person manipulated the hell out of you, I feel like. Now you want an opportunity to apologize to somebody else and bring justice to a relationship. But it has nothing to do with the Queen of Wands. The Queen of Wands is the problem. This person's the problem in the relationship. This person is somebody from your past that you've allowed to manipulate the situation and to cause the drama in your current relationship. Virgo. So you have, oh boy, okay. You got a victory coming towards you, Virgo. So your divine partnership, you're manifesting your divine partnership. Pre-Empress energy. You may be very trapped in your head about this person. You can't get this person out of your head. Now, I'm going to tell you that is a common thing. When people go, how do you know if you're a twin? Because you can't get this person out of your head no matter what you do. 24 hours a day, 365 days a year. It is freaking mind numbing. Okay. There's times when you try to cut the cord, you're like, oh, I can't do this anymore. This is some bullshit, right? You cannot get this person out of your head. You're manifesting your partner, pre-Empress energy, because you are trapped in your head. That's the center of the read. That's what this is all about. You are trying to close a cycle. You now see things from a different perspective, that this is a divine soulmate. This is the relationship that you're meant to be with, right? This is offering to cut somebody out, offering to cut something out, right? Wishing to heal because you don't want to miss an opportunity. King of Pentacles. You don't want to miss the opportunity for a victory, right? So you're like, I'll do whatever it takes, right? This is like you needing to get back to where you're supposed to be. I'd like that you're in that energy, Virgo. That shows that you're leveling up. Tell me about Libra. Libra. What's coming, Libra? What's coming? So I feel like there's something that's either going to transform or end. And you need to take a step back and look at the bigger picture. I feel like somebody was juggling a third party in the relationship. That's why this ended. Looking at something from a different perspective, discontent with the Queen of Cups, King of Wands. Aries, Leo, Sag, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So it ended and you now see things from a different perspective. Somebody was juggling a third party relationship, causing discontent. You're trying to move forward. Emotional communication is blocked. Emperor energy. This is a tower for you. You want an opportunity for a victory. Now, the victory for you is just moving on. The victory for you is just moving on, because this tower's falling and you have blocked communication. Empress energy, this is a tower. You could be moving. You literally could be moving. You want an opportunity for a victory. I feel like you see there's no equal give and take, because there's the burden of an argument, the burden of an argument. I feel like right person, wrong time for you. I feel like if you're, that this person, you're seeing something and you seeing things from a different perspective. You're like, I'm done with this. Here's what it entails, Libra. If this person's not willing to come in and commit and to break all ties and to move forward in the process, you're wasting your time. You're spinning your wheels, and you don't have time for that. I feel like it's time for you to just walk away for a moment. This person, if it's meant for you, will come back. What's meant to be will be. Scorpio. Scorpio, I feel like you've had enough. So for you, this is you being very strategic about rebuilding. You're trying to rebuild and move on from a betrayal. Excuse me. You're being strategic because of the betrayal and the mind games in the past. Yeah, I feel like you're in the Queen of Swords mode for a reason. Now, it could be the devil's illusion here. There could have been witchcraft being done by a third party, but I almost feel like for you, you're obsessed. You're obsessed in that Queen of Swords mode with rebuilding. Like somebody manifested betrayal and you walked away. You walked away from the mind games and manipulation of the past to find your peace. That's what I feel like. You've communicated that you're done with the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. This person wishes to juggle. They needed to master their emotions about the commitment, but they're too busy communicating. They're, rushing in and rushing out, right? It's almost like all they do is cheat. This is you saying goodbye to somebody who wasn't invested in the relationship. But I like your determination with that Queen of Swords. You're actually smacking a sword in your hand. Now, rebuilding and walking away to find your own peace. And it's like you're looking for something that's going to benefit your life, not somebody who's going to tear it down. This person is not bringing you peace. This person's bringing chaos to you. Sagittarius. Sagittarius, you're back and forth about moving away. You literally are not just going to walk away, you're going to move away, right? Because the Tower can be moving houses, literally. So you're trying to decide if you just want to move away. Like, you're trying to be patient, patiently trying to rebuild. King of Wands. Sagittarius, this is you. You could be in your masculine energy and in your feminine here. It has to do with the Empress Queen of Cups relationship. You could be dealing with an Aries, Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio, Sagittarius. There was a, oh my goodness. I feel like, to be honest with you, you're in the King of Wands mode, but I also feel like you're the Emperor in a lower vibration mode here, right? So you haven't leveled up to the King of Swords yet. This could be the King of Swords, but I feel like you're dealing with a King of Swords. And do you have the karmic? No, the Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups, Empress, has the karmic in this case. Now, needing strength because of the burden and chaos. With a King of Swords. The King of Swords is the karmic. The King of Swords is the karmic. You're trapped in your head. Queen of Wands, seeing this. So this is you. Trying to tell this to your partner, but discontent, because it's almost like they have strong opinions. They don't believe you. That's the problem. See, guys, when it comes to, it doesn't matter. As a twin, one of you has a karmic. It doesn't matter who. Usually it's the Emperor, but in some cases it is the Empress. But the problem is getting through to the partner that you're connected to, that who they're with is the wrong person. Right? They literally have to see that for themselves, and you have to recognize that they have to see that for themselves. You can't live their life. They can't live yours. You have lessons to learn. They have lessons to learn separately from one another in order to come back into union. Visualize it being like a maze. They have to go through the maze by themselves. You have to go through your maze by yourself. And then when you come out together, then you can move forward, right? But there's so many layers to this. And this person has to be able to see this for themselves. And arguing with this person is a moot point, because they're not going to get what you're trying to tell them. They got to see that for themselves. They have to put the puzzle pieces together for themselves. Capricorn. I feel like somebody wants to be with you, but maybe you're cutting them off. You do have somebody who's very single and abundant, Capricorn, or that could be you. Take it how it resonates with you. This is about a commitment. You're cutting out, they want to be with you, but you're cutting out the commitment, communicating that you're moving on. You've made the choice to be single. This is something you're going to regret. Because this is a betrayal to the Queen of Swords. This person's taking this news very bad, right? So that betrayal could be, an ending that's very painful. This is a choice you're going to regret. That's what they're telling you. The fact that you've cut somebody off who wants to be with you, and you're going to regret this betrayal. This person's going to be trapped in their head about the chaos. and they're going to look at this, at everything from a different perspective. And they're going to block a new passionate beginning. So when you come to your senses, Capricorn, and you try to go back to this person, that door is going to be shut. That's a pretty cut and dry message for you. It's like if you decided you wanted to be single, you're going to find out that you're going to regret that very quickly. Aquarius. Okay. You're unhappy with your commitment. Needing the strength to argue, like you passionately communicate, but you're at a crossroads about a King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sag. This is about healing something that's hidden in the family situation. Why do I feel like Aquarius, here you are, wanting to heal your partner's like trauma from his family, childhood trauma. You're unhappy in the relationship, needing to heal, needing strength because of what was hidden in a family situation. It's like you want to passionately communicate, but you're at a crossroads. This has to do with the relationship with you, the relationship with you. There's a Queen of Wands burden that's been communicated. Somebody's told you something. I feel like it could be the mother. I don't feel like this is a third party. You're finding out about something that happened in your partner's childhood, and you're blaming that childhood trauma on the reason why you're unhappy in the relationship, that this person needs to heal. This person needs to recover. If this person's got a temper, you're blaming whatever this Queen of Wands told you. The communication that burdened you was from a Queen of Wands. So I feel like in this case, you feel like whatever you were told is the reason why the relationship is going south. Could be that this person has some issues they need to handle, but it's not always the case. Pisces. I feel like you're married, Pisces. I feel like you're a married couple. You have the King to the Queen of Pentacles. And this is holding back from closing a cycle, an opportunity. You have an opportunity, but you're holding back. You're holding back from closing a cycle on this marriage. So you're not ending it. You're not ending it. You're coming in the masculine energy, Pisces. you feel like communication is cut off. You're manifesting regret, feeling very guarded and defensive. I feel like you do want a victory here. You want to rebuild and you want to work on the situation. You're feeling a little defeated with your partner. You don't know if you want to stay or you want to go, but you're thinking about closing the cycle, ending it, because communication is cut off. Because they're not talking to you. You're manifesting, regret, anguish, whatever the case may be. Whatever is done, you're trying to fix it, but you're still in this mode right here. If you're very guarded and defensive, you need to maybe see what the problem is. Because your emotions, Pisces, is that of the 5 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. You maybe regret being so guarded and defensive. And now you're wanting a victory. So for you, if communication was cut off, you're starting to feel the weight of it. You're starting to feel like it was your issue. So, guys, I'm going to leave that there. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and stay blessed.